If you mess up a Disney face, you might as well have messed up a portrait. I've always been a avid tattoo collector myself. And I knew when I was 9, I would have tattoos. As soon as I turned 18, I went out and I got a butterfly tattoo, the basic bitch tattoo, butterfly on my foot, in a tent on Venice Beach, which was stupid. No one should ever do that. But I was fine. But I went and did it. And from then I was just collecting. And I originally was going to get my master's in nursing, so I graduated from Cal State Northridge, with my bachelor's. And then I realized that I just didn't want to do the whole medical thing. So I came home one day and I told my husband, I was like, I just don't think I want to do this. And he was like, well, what would you do? And I was like, oh, I'd tattoo. And he was like, then tattoo. And I was like, oh, because it's that easy. Like, it's a super male dominated industry, a lot of gatekeeping. And so I took the leap and I did it. I then acquired a traditional apprenticeship, and that lasted for about a year. And then I started my career. It's super important as far as retaining the colors. So I always wrap after we finished. I always clean them really well with an antibacterial soap, and then I let it air dry for 10 minutes, and then I will apply an ointment like ink defense, and then I only push 2 applications a day, morning and night. And that's all you really need, especially with stuff like ink defense, because it lasts for a long time. You don't need to apply more than twice a day, I think. When you over moisturize the tattoo, you can cause infection, which a lot of people don't know. You can get that spongy look. And so it's super important for clients to understand that a little bit goes a long way. And I think that with ink defense and its feeling, they don't feel like they need to overuse it. When I stumbled upon ink defense 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I remember just wanting to use it because it just felt good. Not because I knew the owner. I didn't know Elaine, didn't know her. I just loved the product, and I was just buying it because it was that good. And clients were like, "What's that smell? Oh my gosh, what's that?" I'm like, "This is lavender in here." It just sold me, and I've been an avid user since. I do romantasy book cons because I'm a smut reader and I like fantasy. And so I seek out those particular book cons. But I think, and those are heavily saturated with like women, and it's more of that like feminine kind of vibe. So I'm curious to see what kind of clients I'm going to get for Rose City Comic Con. I love all men, women, non-binary, all of them. I love them all. Know what you want before you come. If you're wanting a signature, if you're wanting a particular design, have it ready, just the reference photo ready, and have it on your phone at your disposal so you can easily show it to artists. And then if you're perusing, take a card and really make sure you it sounds rushed, but you kind of want to know the artist you want to use before they book up. Because when people kind of take their time picking their artist, they end up missing the boat, and then the artist's books fill up. I don't know if it's going to happen for this. I'm sure we have plenty of artists that are going to be there willing and able to work hard. But if it's something that's detailed and color saturated, you're going to want to get in there, look at the artist portfolio before coming to the Rose City Comic Con. Don't do it the day of, do it the week before, and line it up. Contact the artist before you get to Rose City Comic Con. See what their availability is like. Do it that way. It's easier. You can find me at Tattoos with a Z by Megz with a Z. I'll see you there.